Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jeff Teague in Raleigh, North Carolina, your complete car buying resource. I've got a fun one, a wild one today, and I like to look to what philosophers, what thinkers of our day would say. As the wise man Prince once said, "Oh no, let's go crazy." But then to level that out, the philosopher Seal once said, "But we're never going to survive unless we get a little crazy." Today I'm going to compare the 2019 Toyota RAV4 against its friend, its arch enemy, its competitor, the 2019 Nissan Rogue. You decide who wins. Let's go. First of all, let me do a plug for my new website, toyotajeff.com. Go check it out. You'll like it. Now, let me introduce today's competitors. We have the 2019 Nissan Rogue SL. That's the highest gasoline level of the Nissan Rogue. This is a front-wheel drive. Then we've got 2019 RAV4 Limited in front-wheel drive. This is the highest level of the RAV4. Start with the Nissan Rogue here. It has halogen headlights, LED daytime running lights. It has integrated fog lights. Now this one has the premium package upgrade, so it's going to give you LED headlights. That's why this one has LED. LED is not standard on the car. Then it has a little bit smaller grille than the RAV4 over here, outlined in chrome, along with the accent bumper here is in chrome. This one here has silver accent, has a taller ground clearance of 8.6 inches, standard LED headlights, daytime running lights, and then integrated fog lights. This one has parking sonar in the front and the rear. The Rogue has rear parking sonar standard on it. And then for safety's sake, Nissan has a full complement of safety features. It has pre-collision system, their version of it, with pedestrian detection, radar cruise control, lane departure assist, automatic high beams, standard blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert, which is great. The RAV4 has Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, so it's also got pre-collision system with pedestrian detection during the daytime and at nighttime. And then it's got bicycle detection during the daytime, which is really cool. Lane tracing assist, road sign assist. It's got automatic high beams, lane departure alert with steering assist, dynamic radar cruise control. So they have similar base packages for safety features. This one's just a little bit more comprehensive on the RAV4. Next, we'll compare the side profiles. Which one do you like better, RAV or the Rogue? Are you looking? Are you checking it out? Which one do you like? Start with RAV4 this time first. 19-inch alloy rims with black over fenders. It's a push-button smart key start. You'll have the indicators right here that it's a smart key. Chrome door handles. Turn signal indicators on the side mirrors, also blind spot monitor and rear cross traffic alert standard. Black roof rails, standard moon roof. And then a little gloss black accent on the back end. And then the Rogue. This one has 19-inch alloy wheels as well. Just totally different style. Thinner black over fenders. It has a chrome accent strip along the bottom. Chrome door handles with the smart key as well. Turn signal indicators. This one has blind spot monitor, but it's kind of in a funky spot. It's actually, where is it? Right here. So it's inside, just kind of an awkward angle. And then let's compare both of the wheels. Which one do you like better? RAV4 on the left, Rogue on the right. Let's talk about MPG. You down with MPG? Yeah, you know me. Rogue, the gas tank is on the passenger side. The RAV is on the driver's side. Fuel tank on both vehicles is 14.5 gallons. The gas mileage on the Rogue is 26 in the city, 33 on the highway, combined of 29. The RAV has 26 in the city, 35 on the highway, combined of 30. So it has a little bit better gas mileage for the highway and combined. Let's compare the back ends. Rogue has LED taillights, so does the RAV. It has rear parking sonar, so does the RAV. It has rear parking sonar and front parking sonar. Then it has chrome accents on the Rogue at the top, at the bottom. This chrome rear bumper protector. That was added as an option. It's not standard on the car. The RAV4 has silver accent marks on the top and then dark gray on the bottom for accents. Backup camera, backup camera. They both have power liftgate. The Rogue has a nifty function, a little kick on the back tailgate here. But more importantly, let's see which one opens the fastest. I know this isn't going to work out well, so let's try it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Rogue in the lead, but we followed up by the RAV, and who's going to win? I think the RAV won by like a smidge. Is smidge a technical term? Everyone should use the word smidge from now on in car reviews. Let's close them. I'm getting out of here. Whew. Engine performance. First of all, the RAV4, it has a 2.5 liter four-cylinder engine, 203 horsepower, 184 foot-pounds of torque. The Rogue has 170 horsepower, 175 foot-pounds of torque. So it has a 33 horsepower advantage for the RAV4. We'll see that when we test them out. Big, big advantage. The RAV4 for transmission, it's an 8-speed automatic transmission. RAV4 has a CVT. Polarizing about the CVT in the Nissan Rogue. We'll let you be the best judge of that one. Toyota Jeff YouTube channel. Subscribe today. If you hit subscribe, I'll tell you who shot JR. Now let's check out the insides. Let's compare storage spaces here. This is the Rogue. Does not have a light back here. It does have a 12-volt circular power port. And then the RAV has a standard tonneau cover. Has a light. And then a 12-volt, as well as a little pocket that you can store things in. And then here's the storage with the seats folded down in the RAV4. And then folded down in Rogue. All right, here's the passenger room here. Good amount of legroom space. This is with the seat all the way back. I wanted to show you that part first of all. And then there's a good amount of room all the way across for 3 or maybe a car seat and 2 adults. It has rear air vents. It also has 2 USB ports in the back. That's so convenient for backseat passengers. And then it has the armrest that folds down. Nice chunky armrest here. Plenty of headroom. Let me show you the legroom on this side here. This is with the seat a little bit more forward. Very comfortable seats. You can recline them so you can be at more of a vertical angle and then more reclined like this one here. Very comfortable though. So I'm sitting in the Rogue here. This one feels a little bit more constricted, less headroom for sure in the back seat here. Good amount of legroom. This is with the seat more back. Not as comfortable. Actually, it's a very hard, stiff middle seat there. The RAV4 was much more plush. It does have rear air vents, but it does not have USB ports in the back seat. And then here, I'm feeling very constricted as far as headroom in the back. Here's a closer look. Has seat back pockets in both sides, rear air vents, no USB ports. There's the legroom space. And then this, I'm gonna have to put the camera down for a minute. Sorry guys. This is a harder, actually feels cheaply made, armrest here. It would not be comfortable to rest your arm on. And then here's RAV4 interior. Rear air vents, 2 USB ports. This folds down here. This is plush, it's chunky, nice deep cup holders. This would be much more comfortable for rear seat passengers to rest their arms on. Here's the interior of the RAV Limited. Chrome accents. You'll see the smart storage shelf right there for putting cell phones, keys, books, things like that. This one has a couple options on it that are not standard, like the heated and cooled front seats. It has an 8-inch touchscreen with navigation. It's Entune 3.0 Premium. It has Apple CarPlay standard. It does not have Android Auto. Here's the Rogue interior. Has a smaller entertainment screen at 7 inches, versus the 8-inch. Does have heated seats. What do you think of this one, guys? This is the Rogue interior looking through the passenger side. I do want to show you one advantage on the Rogue. It does have power controls for the passenger side. It goes forward and backward. It does not go up and down though. Here's the Rogue interior here, leather seats, has a power driver seat. I want you to look at the fit and finish of the two cars here. The RAV4 just has a more refined feel and look to it. Just look at the memory seat buttons and just the general layout and materials made in this Rogue. I'm just getting a vibe about it the more I look at it. Steering wheel controls here. It has the radar, cruise control, Bluetooth commands. That's for the radio and across the multi-information display here. Check out the RAV4 though. Just look at the fit and finish on this one. I keep going back to that, but there's a reason why. This tells you your speed. I guess that doesn't change it. Some controls there. Storage here in the Rogue has a USB port, and then it also has a 12-volt circular power port here. It's got two USB ports in the car. RAV4 has 5. Heated seats. And it does have electronic parking brake and also brake hold, the USB, and what we'll call the iPod jack, Has dual temperature controls. And then it has a 7-inch screen. It gives you Sirius XM, navigation system, Bluetooth, all that stuff. Has home link for garage door openers. I'll show you a difference on this mirror here in the RAV4. It's called a digital rear view mirror. This is Nissan's version of the Safety Connect. And then the sunroof is not standard on this one, but it does have a panoramic roof that you can get as an option with the premium package is what it's called. Okay, that's our Rogue. Now let's check out RAV4 from the passenger side. Remember, this one does not have power controls for the passenger seat. It can be manually adjusted. Smart shelf storage here. And then storage. 2 different USB ports right here. So there are 2 here, 2 in the back, 1 there for a total of 5. Electronic parking brake with the different driving modes, eco, normal, sport. Dual temperature controls. It does have heated and cooled seats, but that's because it has the weather package. The cooled seats are not standard. And then this is the 8-inch Entune premium audio, has dynamic navigation, so you actually get your updated navigation from the cloud. Looking through the driver's side window, RAV4 has power driver's seat with lumbar support. Again, look at the fit and finish of just the controls. Leather wrapped steering wheel. Has a heated steering wheel, but that's because it has the weather package along with rain sensing wipers, but it's nice to know that they're available. Here are the steering wheel controls on RAV. Radar cruise control, lane departure alert, radio controls. Then it has multi-information display controls, voice commands, Bluetooth. And then here's an idea of what you can do on this one here. This is all of the settings for your lane tracing, lane tracing assist, pre-collision system, blind spot monitor, rear and front parking sonar, rear cross traffic alert. Let's go across here. Like that. Compass. And then we'll get a view from the other angle here. And then the 8-inch screen. This one is raised up here. That's different from the Rogue. This is the digital rear view camera. There's a camera that's inside the back windshield. It's facing outward, so you don't have headrests in the way when you're looking out your rear view mirror. You don't have backseat passengers' heads in the way. It's quite remarkable, actually. What a crystal clear, full view. Safety connect right here. Then we've got our standard sunroof. Lighted mirrors for driver and passenger. Toyota Jeff YouTube channel for car reviews, how-to videos, and model comparisons. Toyota Jeff, best served with fava beans and a nice Chianti. Now let's do test drives. All right, let's test out the Rogue, see how it drives. Kind of a sloped window here. I like the digital speed on here. I'm getting used to the raised multimedia screen, so I look down when I'm looking for information. I'm not sure that that's the safest thing for drivers to do these days. I know people would prefer it be down there, but it really is safe to actually look closer to what you're looking out your windshield on. Let's turn here. All right, let's give it some gas. It definitely has some road noise at the cruising speed. I hear like a whirl or a roar, like it's interesting. Didn't really plan on that. The acceleration is fine on it. It's not fast like you would imagine a sports car or anything like that, but we're not comparing sports cars. Just doesn't have the acceleration I'm used to when I'm comparing the RAV. And it's not me being a salesperson picking on one car versus the next. It's just basic observation. Nissan definitely has a sporty vibe or ambience out about it. Certainly not like a luxury feel to it. You guys can tell me what you think as well. Your viewpoints might be different. That's why it'll be fun to read the comments to see what everyone else thinks. Let's merge onto the highway here. Definitely hear engine noise accelerating, but you get that on just about anything in the class, including RAV. When I test out the RAV back to back on this one, I'll be able to compare the two and see which one I think is louder. One thing I definitely don't like about the Rogue is it has a tilting steering wheel, but it does not have a telescope steering wheel. In today's day and age, especially on your limited version, the SL of the Rogue, why would you not have a telescoping steering wheel? I just don't get it. Give it some gas and then take it off. See if we can merge in here. I'd love to be able to test out that blind spot monitor so you guys can get a feel for. That's what the blind spot monitor looks like. It's just kind of like a dull orange glow. Truthfully, it's not very noticeable. It doesn't stand out. Let's test the cornering here. It feels fine, but it doesn't hold the corner all that well. It kept feeling like it wanted to slip. Let me show you the logic of that blind spot monitor here. When somebody's in your blind spot, you're checking your side view mirror. You're not going to be checking down inside the car like this. I don't know why you wouldn't just put it in the side view mirror. That just doesn't make sense to me logically. I'm sure there's an engineering-wise reason why. But to the drivers, explain that one to them. A couple things I do like on here. Come standard with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so that's nice. The camera, it shows behind you, but it also shows a digital model of what's on the sides, all around you, behind you. That's nice. Let's give RAV4 a try here with our backup camera. It has rear cross traffic alert, parking sonar in the rear and in the front. And let's show you that digital rear view camera. So while we're going forward, we can actually see what's going on backward. I just think that is such a practical idea. Hope the person who came up with that idea gets a raise. Genius. As I'm getting ready to pull out into traffic here, you can telescope the wheel in and out. That's not available, and I was shocked by that on the Rogue because I just assumed that was standard equipment for vehicles at this level. Let's roll. It definitely rides smooth. You do hear a little bit of engine noise as you're accelerating, but it's not nearly as much as in the Rogue. And I've got my digital rear view mirror going as well. Yeah, this sort of glides across the road. It's very smooth. Let's turn around up here. I do want to test out the turning circle in the RAV4. It has a slightly better turning circle than the Rogue. It's very easy to maneuver or pull into a tight parking spot, that type of a thing. Let's pull out. Gonna get onto the highway and I'll do the same route that I did with our friend Rogue here. I like the nice wide window. Gives great visibility in the front. Party in the back. Oh wait, that's a mullet. Great visibility again with that cutout window in the A-pillar. Now let's see what it's like at our cruising range. Cruising speed. Something cruising. Yeah, it's definitely quieter at its cruising speed. I'm going 70, 69 right now because I have my radar cruise control on. There's my digital. I'm going to show you the blind spot monitor in comparison to the Rogues. See, it's actually in the mirror that you can see somebody's there. Why take your eyes off what you're going to be looking at anyway? Holds its own very nicely on the highway. Doesn't feel pushed around. It's kind of a breezy day right now. Nice and solid. Even on the highway, I sort of have that feel of gliding. This would be a good road trip car. It's really interesting when I compare vehicles side by side, head to head, because it gives me an idea of all the things that are great about the Toyotas, but it also gives a few areas of improvement too. It sure would be nice if the RAV4 had the Android Auto for all those Android users. We don't want to give all the love to Apple, although I do have an iPhone, so I'm grateful. This one is so nice going around turns. It hugs the corner really, really well. And that's with that multi-link suspension in the rear. It's supposed to, around tight turns, hug those corners. So that way if you're going a little bit too fast, you don't feel out of control or that you're going to lose the path that you're going on or oversteer or understeer. That's a big advantage. It also has a nice soft suspension when you're going straightaways, and when it takes speed bumps and things like that, it doesn't feel like it's going to wreck your spine or rattle your back, that type of a thing. Here's another angle of the digital mirror. This is the normal traditional rear view mirror, and then that is with the digital. You get a wider view, a more comprehensive view. Again, traditional, digital. That's the way to go, baby. That's the way to go. Let's check out the window sticker here. 2019 Nissan Rogue SL. This also comes in the S, the SV, and then the SL is the top line. This is standard features here from the factory. And then this is the standard price from the factory with that premium package that gives you those LED headlights. Remember, those are not standard on your highest level Rogue. No moonroof either, standard. And then it comes with those options. Looks like it's going to be about 35,215. Gas mileage 29 combined, 26 in the city, 33 highway. Here's the RAV4 window sticker. RAV4 Limited, front wheel drive, made in Japan. It can also be made in Canada. Safety rating's not out yet. Just like the Rogue, it has 26 in the city, but it has improved gas mileage on the highway. Instead of 33 on the Rogue, it's 35 on the RAV4 and 30 combined as opposed to 29 combined on the Rogue. Standard equipment on the left-hand side. This one has the weather package. This is a good package actually because it's got heated steering wheel, heated and cooled front seats, heated rear seats, and rain sensing wipers. That's a very practical package of options there. These are options that were added at the regional port, and this one has a window sticker of 36,600. So here are my impressions. They're both going to be good vehicles. They're both reliable. The Toyota clearly has better acceleration, both in the city and on the highway. It's quieter, has better, softer, more responsive handling. And I think the fit and finish, it just looks more plush, more luxury, more worthy of the price that you're paying. The Nissan has a lot of technology in it. I love the Android Auto. I like that multi-view cam that's around the car. So that's also a good choice. Which one do you think is going to be the best choice of the two that you saw? Write down in the comment section. Please check out my new website, toyotajeff.com, and I'll see you next time. Jeff Teague, salesperson, Fred Anderson, Toyota, asked to work with Jeff.